I wanna visit Dogland and run with the power bubs. You got to love their style and how they never, ever, ever give up. Who loves dogs? Who loves dogs? We rise to the challenge. No one here is average. We are the power bubs. You know we never, ever, ever give up. Dogs, dogs, you love dogs. Dogs, dogs, you love dogs.
Welcome back to
The Adventures of Power Dog in Dogland!
Season
3!
Episode 10.
Stretch your wings of fur and let's fly to Dogland!
When we last left Power Dog and his friends, they had soared through the skies in President Bernie Sandals' new and improved official business copter that flew like a dragonfly on their way to a place where the trees were thought to protect ancient secrets, the blue starlit forest on the side of Question Mark Mountain. The dragonfly copter glided through the morning sky, its wings shimmering in the light. With a gentle whisper, it landed on a smooth clearing nestled at the edge of the forest. The air felt cooler here, still and quiet. "Well, butter my biscuits," exclaimed President Sandals. "We've made it in record time." The trees around them felt very special to Power Dog, as if he was seeing them in a whole new light. Their bark shimmered with a soft glow, and their pine needles sparkled faintly blue in the sunlight, as if stardust had fallen into their branches. "This place feels different," Power Dog whispered, "like a dream." Roger nodded. "The blue starlit forest. I'm certain it holds memories to be unlocked and shared." Snowspeeder gently guided Lyndon away from the ramp of the copter. "Big roots to your left, Linds. Soft ground, pine needles." Lyndon smiled and sniffed. "Smells piney, all right. The trees are buzzing." Power Dog tilted his head. "Buzzing?" Lyndon gently placed a paw to the ground and nodded yes. The group fell silent. Professor Chiroptera scribbled notes into his little notebook with excited energy. Perhaps tree tongue isn't just a language to be written. Perhaps it's more. Vibrations, scents, sounds, energy. Power Dog closed his eyes and tried to feel what Lyndon was sensing. But instead of humming roots or comforting vibrations, he only heard the noisy tangle of his own thoughts. "I'm trying," he murmured. Just then, Lisa Ann and Annalise scampered forward, tails twitching excitedly. "This is it," said Lisa Ann. "Our forest. We grew up here," added Annalise proudly. "Follow us. We'll show you around. We'll show you the best paths. And maybe even the entrance to the place we found on Halloween night will reveal itself." "The one with Jack the Pumpkin?" asked Snowspeeder. Yep, the girls said in unison. The group followed the raccoon twins along winding trails and over mossy logs. As they went, Lisa Ann pointed out clusters of mushrooms. Professor Chiroptera sniffed the air. "Many of these trees have been here a very long time. That one over there is hundreds of years old." Roger sniffed the air too and nodded to the professor in gratitude for sharing. They all paused by a slow trickling stream where dragonflies and doggerflies zipped low and danced over the water. "We used to play hide and seek here," said Lisa Ann. Eventually, the trees opened into a glade near the base of Question Mark Mountain. A low rumble echoed through the air, and then a boom. "That's the obliterati," said Professor Chiroptera. "They're preparing for the nighttime avalanche control. Snow safety is serious work. In the far-off distance, winged figures danced through the sky, and Power Dog, with his super-powered, far-sighted vision, could see the sky puppies dropping small glowing orbs into the snowpack very high above. "That sounds amazing," said Tuffy. "Oh, it is," said the professor, "and extremely precise." Just then, two swirling shapes descended from a passing cloud, wispy, dragon-shaped, and grinning from vaporous ear to ear. "Cloudy!" shouted Annalise. "And Cumulo!" added Lisa Ann. The cloud dragons laughed.
"We remember you, stripy little trouble-loving dogs,"
said Cloudy.
"And we saw you all come together when we observed your gym class at the College of the Dog Arts,"
said Cumulo, with a slight wag of his puffy cloud tail.
"We've been practicing dragon soccer goals ever since. And if you want our help now, and we know you need it,"
said Cloudy with a mischievous grin and a fluffy wink,
"you'll have to beat us in a game."
"Dragon soccer?" Power Dog perked up.
"With extra bounce,"
said Cumulo.
"and forest rules."
Lyndon smiled. "I don't even know what the forest rules are, but you're on." The stage was set for a match of magic, laughter, and teamwork, because sometimes, before you unlock ancient secrets, you need to play. Cloudy exhaled a slow spiral of silver mist. And from that mist formed a sphere of condensed light, soft, buoyant, glowing faintly blue. Cumulo spoke gently.
"No flyer rises higher than the height of a dragon's tail. Speed is welcomed. Teamwork is mandatory. Your grown-ups are on Team Dragon."
The glowing ball hovered between all of them. Snowspeeder crouched low. Lyndon climbed onto Snowspeeder's back with easy trust. "You run, I'll listen." Power Dog flexed his paws, a grin spreading across his face. Tuffy bumped him with a shoulder playfully and nodded. Roger circled the group and offered to referee. Cloudy flicked their vapor tail and grinned their trickster grin. It was then that Power Dog noticed that the marks he'd seen on Cloudy's face at the special tree in the park were gone. Curious, he thought, very curious. The glowing orb that would be their dragon soccer ball shot upward, but only to a dog's height, and then it darted sideways like a mischievous little comet. And the clearing erupted in a swirl of zooming tails and paws and cloud dragon wings. The cloud dragon streaked across the thin pocket of air above the moss like winged swirling air hockey pucks. The dogs, even the grown-ups, burst into zoomies, paws a blur over pine needles and mushrooms. Power Dog spun into a controlled hover, a precise doggocopter glide just inches above the forest floor, and tapped the ball forward to Snowspeeder, who nosed the orb up into Lyndon's waiting snout. Lyndon flipped it high into the air, sending it up right above President Sandals, who missed the block. The twins were waiting patiently for the orb to descend, and then they kicked it into the goal with absolute coordinated joy. Cumulo, who'd been trying to guard the goal but missed the girls' fancy footwork, snorted and puffed up their chest as they got ready to launch the orb across the entire clearing towards the dog's goal, which was being guarded by Tuffy and Power Dog. They were having so much fun and getting so many wiggles out that none of them noticed that the afternoon sun was falling behind the tip of the mountain, and they also had an audience. Power Dog felt the sensation that he was being watched, and as he paused to look towards many sets of small glowing eyes in the trees skirting the clearing, the soccer ball orb went whizzing past his head, right over Tuffy's head and into the goal. He whirred around to see it land just in time and heard the dragons laughing and congratulating each other. Lyndon slid gently from Snowspeeder's back, also chuckling. A perfect tie, Roger declared, and they all cheered. For this was considered the ultimate way to win dragon soccer. The soccer ball sphere burst into glittering frost and soft blue cloud dust that drifted down to the ground like snowy glitter. Cloudy puffed up their chest, looked all about, and then announced,
Now we get down to business. We have observed that you allowed a scoundrel to steal the special golden cone that I helped deliver into your paws just days ago, you silly pups.
Tuffy piped up. Hey, it was not our fault. Just as Dogwing stepped forward and said, It's true, the golden cone was stolen. Can you tell us more about the cone and why it would be stolen? Power Dog continued to notice the scores of tiny glowing eyes peering out from high branches of the trees circling the clearing. But he also wanted answers from Cloudy. The mere mention of the special golden cone made the thrumming feeling in his chest feel even more urgent than before. Cloudy raised one fluffy eyebrow as they watched Power Dog, and then they too looked into the high branches at the small figures with bright shining eyes. They turned back to Dogwings and said,
It is not for we dragons to tell you, but all will be revealed in time.
Then, shifting their gaze back to the forest, they called loudly,
It is time to show these dogs and this golden cat to the underground forest and to share the prophecy.
Annalise and Lisa Ann gasped as they clasped their little raccoon dog paws together. Lyndon exclaimed, Prophecy? Awesome! And the rest of them waited as tiny jet black bats with shining golden eyes fluttered and flitted lightly from the tree branches. The dragons and the bats swirled around each other in the air. They created a great funnel cloud of wings and bodies, and both Lyndon and Power Dog gasped in recognition, which made Power Dog wonder if Lyndon had dreamt the same vivid dream he had dreamt just hours ago.
Follow me!
Called Cloudy from inside the funnel of cloud dragon and bats. And so they did follow, as the light around them turned soft and golden. Eventually, they came upon a large tangle of tree roots and fallen logs and a little door surrounded by lacy ferns. A bat at the very bottom of the swirling cloud opened the door and flitted through. And then the rest of the bats and the two misty cloud dragons followed. The dogs and Roger all looked at each other, shrugged, and followed as well. It's happening again, whisper squealed Annalise. We've been wanting to come back here ever so much, added Lisa Ann. As the party climbed below the starlit forest floor, they found themselves in a soft, warm tunnel with glowing orange lights all about. We're under the forest now, in a tunnel, Snowspeeder said to Lyndon, who was nodding and taking confident steps. Don't worry, the tunnel floors are very smooth and seem to be well tended and traveled. The ground beneath them was spongy and springy and elastic, like those extra bouncy playgrounds you might find on planet Earth. Just as Power Dog started to marvel at the small glowing orange lights which seemed to be moving along the tunnel. Wait, were those glowworms? The tunnel emptied out into a massive underground hall that was also a forest. Oh my, he thought. This is it, the underground forest that can lead you to the very heart of Dogland, the great, great tree. The underground forest hall was magnificent. Roger, Dogwings, President Sandals, and Professor Chiroptera stood together, slowly turning in place, gazing up at the vaulted roots that arched overhead like the ribs of a sleeping giant. Professor Chiroptera gave a low, thoughtful whistle and lifted into the air, joining the bats gathered in the shadowed branches above. After a quiet exchange of nods and wing gestures, he returned to the forest floor. The Obliterati and the dragons are ready, he said gently. They will share a prophecy from the ancient archive of bark and leaf. They believe it is key to the mystery before us and to the map we found in the Meowie archive. He stepped back. Cloudy's form stretched tall and luminous, like cotton candy drawn thin by invisible hands. Cumulo's mist drifted low, brushing the polished roots that spiraled across the great hall floor. And together, their voices braided like wind through branches.
When timber is taken from the greatest one, and roots tremble beyond their soil, the fracture shall echo farther than the forest. When darkness binds wing in chains of dust, the night itself shall forget its sky. Then shall rise the wings of fir, not the loudest, not the fiercest, but those who hear the hidden hum. They shall slip beneath the roots and rise beyond the world. And among them, the wing who remembers, the one who has walked the high paths and mapped the silent snow, the one who once flew for warning shall fly again for freedom. Through the stars they must travel to gather bark and wing and claw into one great remembering. For the greatest one is not one tree, it is all trees, and all forests are one.
Everything in the great hall was still. So still, they might have heard a single pine needle loosen and fall. In the high branches, unseen, silent velvet wings shifted in the dark. And for just a breath, though he could not explain it, Power Dog felt the galactic green jasper hanging from the golden twine around his neck grow warm against his chest. Not hot, not burning, just awake? The warmth traveled softly into his chest, easing the quiet, familiar ache he carried there, the longing for the golden glowing cone, for answers. The ache did not disappear, but it softened, as if whatever he was seeking was not as far away as he had feared. That's it for today's episode. Thanks for joining us.
For the wings of fur, the sky puppy prophecy.
Before we go, Hank, do you have any jokes for the listeners?
I have 3.
Okay.
A tree joke, a dog joke, and a bat joke.
Whoa, wow. A trio?
Of course, always a trio. Why did the tree love the blue starlit forest?
Why?
Because the vibes were unbe-leaf-able.
Unbelievable. Oh, wow.
I regret nothing. And you should too.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, dog joke. Why did the dog sit in the shade during the prophecy reading?
Why?
Because he didn't want to become a hot dog.
Okay, that's actually very responsible hero behavior.
Sun safety is important in Dogland too. Now, the bat joke.
I'm ready.
How do sky puppies strike up new friendships?
How?
With a sound wave.
Oh, okay, that was strong.
Thank you. I trained with the obliterati.
Listeners, remember, you don't need wings to rise.
But if you do have wings,
use them responsibly.
maybe avoid ceiling fans? That might be better.
If you loved flying through the blue starlit forest with us, follow the show and share it with a friend.
Until next time.
Keep your paws grounded.
And keep adventuring.
Thank you, listeners. If you are looking for more great shows, then please check out the other members of Kids Listen, a grassroots organization dedicated to high-quality audio for kids and families. There are well over 100 great shows to find there. Ask your grown-up to check out kidslisten.org to find out more. Special thanks to our creative partner, the inimitable Jason Rourke, who makes these stories sound extra good with his wise counsel, recording, sound design, and even original music. This podcast has been made possible in part by funding provided by the Regional Arts and Culture Council in Portland, Oregon. Thank you, RAC. It has been made even more possible by listeners like you. Thank you so much for your support. We are not joking even a little when we say we could not do this without you. The Adventures of Power Dog in Dogland is created in the ancestral lands of the Cowlitz, Multnomah, Kathlamet, Clackamas, Tumwater, Tualatin Kalapuya, Wasco, Molalla, Watlala, bands of the Chinook, and other indigenous nations and tribes of the first people who made their homes along the rivers here in what is now called Portland, Oregon. And special thanks to our own Granny and Gramps who helped us write and record our Power Dog theme song. Hey, Granny and Gramps, what key did y'all say that's in?
It's in D for Dogland. Till they're done. Power dog, he won't give up. When we're chasing danger and we're riding across the seas, sure he's right there leading us up, barking with the seals. Power dog, he won't give up. Power dog, he won't give up. Chases problems till they're done. Power dog, he won't give up. When we're chasing trouble and we're riding across the stars, sure he's right there beside us, just holding our paws. Power dog, he won't give up. Power dog, he won't give up. Chases problems till they're done. Power dog, he won't give up. When we're chasing trouble and we're zooming through the stars, sure he's right there beside us, just a zapping near and far. Power dog, he won't give up. Power dog, he won't give up. Chases problems till they're done. Power dog, he won't give up. When we're plugging a volcano or we're straddling a storm, Power dog is right beside us at every little turn. Power dog, he won't give up. Power dog, he won't give up. Chases problems till they're done. Power dog, he won't give up. At night his fennec foxes, in the days his platypuses. We herd them up and whoop them down. Our dog's right beside us. Come with me to Dogland, we've got special tales to tell. And when we come together, all our tails will wag as well. So come with me to Dogland, we've got special tales to tell. And when we come together, all our tails will wag as well. Woof, woof, wow.